Have you noticed your legs feeling just a bit weaker lately? Maybe climbing the stairs takes a little more effort, or you need your arms to push yourself out of a chair. You might think that's just normal aging, but what if I told you it's not? It could be a sign that your muscles are quietly shrinking day by day, and you might not even realize it until it's too late. After 30 years of working with older adults, I can tell you this with certainty. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just common, it's dangerous. It affects your balance, your independence, and even how long you live. But here's the good news. Nature gave us everything we need to fight back, and not with expensive supplements or gym routines that leave you sore and overwhelmed. In this video, I'll show you 7 natural proteins, some in the form of tiny seeds, others as gentle powders, that quietly rebuild your strength from the inside out. In fact, the final seed I'll share with you is so rich in complete protein, it actually contains more per gram than a whole egg, and it's easier to digest. And at the very end, I'll give you 2 simple recipes you can make in under 5 minutes. Designed specifically for adults over 60 to protect your muscles, support your mood, and keep you moving with confidence. So, if you're over 60 and want to stay strong, energized, and independent, this video could change your life. Let's get started. As we age, our bodies quietly change, and one of the most overlooked shifts is the gradual loss of muscle known as sarcopenia. It doesn't happen overnight. In fact, many people over 60 begin to lose strength without even realizing it. One early sign is needing your hands to push yourself out of a chair. This subtle change suggests weakening leg and core muscles. Another clue is a slower walking pace, something research links directly to shorter life expectancy and higher fall risk. You might also notice you're avoiding everyday lifting tasks, like carrying groceries or picking up your grandchild, because they feel heavier than before. Your balance may also feel a little off. If you find yourself grabbing for walls or furniture more often, that's a sign your muscles aren't coordinating as well as they used to. And finally, if basic activities like sweeping or climbing stairs leave you unusually tired, that may be your body struggling with less muscle than before. These signs might seem small, but together they tell an important story. Fortunately, there are simple, natural ways to fight back. In the next section, you'll discover the first of 7 everyday superfoods that help rebuild muscle, starting this week. 1. Garbanzo flour, the powder that rebuilds strength. You might know garbanzo beans from soups or hummus, but their true power lies in their powdered form, garbanzo flour. Just 2 tablespoons of this fine, yellow flour can give you more than 10 grams of high-quality, plant-based protein. And it's far easier to digest than whole legumes. What makes garbanzo flour special for people over 60 is its ability to support muscle repair without taxing your digestion. As we age, our stomach produces fewer enzymes, making some proteins harder to absorb. But a study from the University of Reading found that garbanzo flour allowed better amino acid absorption than whole beans in older adults. It's also packed with iron, fiber, and folate, nutrients essential for fighting fatigue and supporting nerve health. Plus, garbanzo flour contains tryptophan and vitamin B6, which help regulate mood and improve sleep, both critical for muscle recovery. Best of all, it's versatile. Stir it into soups, mix it with water to replace eggs in recipes, or blend it into your morning smoothie. 1 scoop a day is a simple step toward rebuilding strength, gently, naturally, and from the inside out. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 2. Moringa powder, nature's muscle medicine for adults over 60. Moringa may look like just another green powder, but for aging muscles, it's a powerhouse. Known as the miracle tree in traditional medicine, moringa leaves, when dried and ground into powder, deliver one of the most complete nutrient profiles found in any plant. Just 1 tablespoon of moringa powder offers around 7 grams of protein, plus more calcium than milk, more potassium than a banana, and more iron than spinach. But what truly sets it apart is its anti-inflammatory power. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent enemies of aging muscles. and moringa helps fight it at the root. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed moringa daily for 3 months saw improvements in grip strength, balance, and overall energy levels. It didn't just nourish their bodies, it helped them move with more confidence. What's more, moringa is incredibly easy to use. Stir it into smoothies, mix with yogurt, or blend it into warm water or tea. With a mild, earthy taste, it disappears easily into food, but its effects are lasting. If you're looking for a gentle, natural way to strengthen your body from within, moringa might be the leaf you've been missing. 3. Cooked quinoa, the ancient grain that acts like protein-rich muscle fuel. Quinoa may look like a grain, but it's actually a seed and one of the rare plant-based foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids, just like meat or eggs. That makes it a complete protein and a powerful ally in the fight against muscle loss after 60. Just 1 cup of cooked quinoa delivers around 8 grams of high-quality protein, along with magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus, minerals that support muscle contraction and bone strength. But what makes quinoa especially effective for older adults is its combination of protein and slow-digesting carbohydrates. These complex carbs provide steady energy without causing blood sugar spike. That's important because glucose instability can quietly weaken muscle tissue and damage the nerves that control movement. Quinoa helps stabilize those levels, giving your muscles the fuel they need to recover and grow. In a study from the University of Sao Paulo, seniors who added quinoa to their diets 3 times per week reported higher energy and faster recovery after walking or light exercise. Preparation is easy. Just boil 1 part quinoa with 2 parts water for 15 minutes and it's ready to eat. Try it warm with vegetables or chilled in a salad. However you enjoy it, quinoa quietly helps you move and stay moving. 4. Firm tofu. Soft, simple, and powerful for aging muscles. Tofu may be soft on the outside, but inside it's packed with strength, especially the firm variety, which holds more protein per bite than the silken kind. Just 150 grams of firm tofu contains around 15 grams of complete protein, making it one of the most efficient and digestible plant-based proteins available to older adults. Tofu is made from soybeans, which also provide calcium, magnesium, and natural phytoestrogens, plant compounds that help protect both muscle and bone mass, especially in women after menopause. These nutrients support not just physical strength, but also joint comfort and bone density, which are critical for staying active after 60. In a study from Kyushu University in Japan, older adults who ate firm tofu 4 times a week experienced less muscle loss in the legs and better walking balance than those who didn't include it regularly in their diet. Tofu's real gift is its versatility and ease of digestion. You can grill it, scramble it with turmeric, toss it into soups, or simply mash it into salads. Its mild flavor soaks up any seasoning, making it ideal for gentle appetites. For seniors who want a protein that's easy on the stomach and strong on results, tofu is a quiet champion. 5. Sunflower seeds. Small seeds with big muscle-building benefits. Sunflower seeds may be small, but they deliver a powerful nutritional punch, especially for adults over 60 who want to protect their strength. Just 100 grams of these tiny seeds contain nearly 21 grams of protein, along with generous amounts of magnesium, selenium, and vitamin E, nutrients that play a vital role in keeping muscles strong and nerves healthy. What makes sunflower seeds stand out is their ability to support both muscle metabolism and energy levels. A study from the University of Barcelona found that the natural compounds in sunflower seeds help activate enzymes that support muscle regeneration, especially in older adults with lower activity levels. They're also rich in antioxidants and healthy fats, which help reduce low-grade inflammation, a hidden cause of muscle breakdown and fatigue as we age. And unlike some protein sources, sunflower seeds are easy to chew, digest, and add to almost any meal. Sprinkle them over salads, blend them into smoothies, stir into yogurt, or simply eat a small handful as a snack. You can even grind them into a powder and add to pancake or muffin recipes. In every form, sunflower seeds are an easy, affordable way to fuel your muscles, 1 handful at a time. 6. Sasha Inchi, the Amazon's secret weapon against muscle loss. Sasha Inchi may not be as well known as almonds or chia, but it's one of the most protein-rich seeds in the world. and a powerful ally for aging muscles. Native to the Amazon rainforest and used for centuries by indigenous communities, this star-shaped seed contains an impressive 25 to 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, along with a perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These healthy fats aren't just good for the heart, they also reduce chronic inflammation, which silently damages muscle tissue and slows recovery in older adults. What's more, Sasha Inchi is loaded with antioxidants like vitamin A and E, which help protect cells from oxidative stress, a common factor in age muscle decline. A study from the Institute of Nutrition in Lima, Peru, found that adults over 60 who consumed Sasha Inchi 3 times per week experienced improved muscle strength, quicker post-exercise recovery, and better overall energy. Sasha Inchi has a mild, nutty flavor and is easy to enjoy. Eat it roasted like peanuts or add the powdered version to smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Just 1 tablespoon a day can help you maintain the muscle that keeps you moving, steady, and strong. 7. Hemp seeds, the muscle-building giant that outperforms eggs. Hemp seeds may be tiny, but they're considered one of the most complete and powerful proteins in the entire plant kingdom, especially for adults over 60 who want to stay strong, independent, and energized. Just 100 grams of hemp seeds contain 31 to 33 grams of complete protein, surpassing even eggs in protein density per gram. But it's not just about quantity, it's about quality and absorption. Hemp seeds offer all 9 essential amino acids, and their protein is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it easily, even if your digestion has slowed with age. They're also packed with magnesium, potassium, iron, zinc, phosphorus, and balanced omega-3 and omega-6 fats, all of which support muscle function, joint health, and nerve communication. A study from the University of Alberta in Canada found that older adults who consumed just 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds daily for 8 weeks experienced increased muscle strength, improved balance, better sleep, and more stable mood. Best of all, they're simple to use. Sprinkle hemp seeds into your oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or even overcooked rice or vegetables. They don't need to be cooked, they don't cause bloating, and they taste pleasantly nutty. If you could add just one small habit to protect your strength, this might be it. Now that you've learned about the 7 natural protein powerhouses that can help you rebuild strength after 60, the next question is simple. How do you use them in your everyday life? The good news is, you don't need a complicated diet or a long grocery list. In fact, with just a few ingredients and 5 minutes, you can prepare 2 simple meals that fuel your muscles, support your balance, and leave you feeling more energized and steady throughout the day. Let's start with breakfast. After a gentle morning walk or stretch, your body enters what's called the golden window, a short period when your muscles are especially ready to absorb protein and begin repairing. That's when the morning muscle bowl comes in. Just mix half a cup of plain yogurt or an unsweetened plant-based milk with 2 tablespoons of cooked quinoa, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds or roasted Sasha Inchi. Add in half a banana or a few chopped apple slices, and if you like, a few drops of lemon juice to boost iron absorption. This gentle, satisfying bowl offers 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, along with healthy fats, fiber, and essential minerals, all of which your muscles crave. In the afternoon, when your energy may start to dip, a light and restorative option is the Rebuild Smoothie. Blend 1 tablespoon of moringa powder with 1 tablespoon of garbanzo flour, half an apple, and half a cup of almond or oat milk. You can also add a few ice cubes for texture. The result is a creamy, earthy drink that delivers anti-inflammatory power and plant-based protein in a form that's easy to digest. Perfect before light housework, stretching, or evening walks. These 2 simple meals don't just feed your body, they support muscle repair, balance, brain function, and long-term independence. And most importantly, they're gentle, delicious, and easy enough to become part of your routine, starting today. You might think that losing strength is just part of getting older, that feeling a bit slower or weaker is something everyone eventually accepts. But what many people don't realize is that these subtle changes are often early signs of a much deeper issue called sarcopenia, the age loss of muscle mass and strength. And while it doesn't announce itself with pain or clear symptoms, it can quietly affect your balance, energy, and independence if left unaddressed. One of the first red flags is when you begin relying on your arms to stand up from a chair. At first, it might seem harmless, just a little push to help you rise. But this simple act can reveal that your legs and core muscles are no longer strong enough to support your body's weight alone. Healthy muscle function should allow you to rise smoothly, without needing your hands. If that's changed for you, it's worth paying attention. Another common but overlooked sign is a gradual slowdown in your walking speed. You may not notice it until one day you realize you're taking longer to cross the street or keep up with a friend. Research has consistently shown that a slower gait is linked to reduced overall health, increased fall risk, and even cognitive decline. Walking speed isn't just about your legs. It's a reflection of your body's strength, coordination, and nervous system health. You might also find yourself avoiding tasks that used to be easy, like carrying groceries, lifting a laundry basket, or picking up your grandchild. This quiet avoidance is your body's way of saying, "I don't feel strong enough." When you begin hesitating to lift or carry what once felt manageable, your muscles may already be losing mass. Even if you haven't lost weight, balance issues are another red flag. Maybe you're catching yourself reaching for walls more often, or feeling just a bit unsteady when turning or walking on uneven ground. That's not just a matter of reflexes, it's often related to declining muscle coordination and strength, especially in the legs and core. As we age, our sense of stability depends more and more on muscular support. Finally, pay attention to how your body feels after everyday activities. Do simple chores like sweeping, gardening, or even walking to the mailbox leave you more tired than they used to? That fatigue can be a signal that your body is working harder with less muscle tissue to support it. When muscle fibers decrease, the ones that remain have to pick up the slack, and they wear out faster. If any of these signs feel familiar, don't worry, it's not too late. The body is remarkably adaptable, even after 60. And the best part? You don't need a gym or expensive supplements to turn things around. If you've made it this far, take a moment to recognize something important. You're not here by accident. You're here because part of you still believes in the possibility of strength, of vitality, of waking up each morning with more confidence than the day before. And that belief, that quiet decision to care for your body, it's powerful. Yes, aging brings changes, but losing strength isn't something you have to accept passively. In fact, science is clear. Even after 60, your muscles are still listening. They're still capable of growth, of repair, of renewal, as long as you give them the right tools. And those tools aren't complicated. They're not pills or powders with long labels. They're simple seeds, gentle powders, time-tested foods that nourish deeply, digest easily, and work quietly day after day to support your independence, balance, and energy. Just one small bowl in the morning, one simple smoothie in the afternoon. That's all it takes to begin protecting what matters most, your ability to move, to live freely, and to stay connected to the life you love. So, which seed will you try first? Leave a comment below and share your choice. I read every one. And if you found this video helpful, please click like and consider subscribing. Together, we can continue learning how to stay strong naturally at every stage of life, because it's never too late to rebuild and your body is still listening.